Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sene and I'm here with the story of the woman dubbed the ice cream killer. And the gruesome events happened in between 2008 and 2010 in Austria. Goidsargi Estibaliz Carranza Zabala was a good-looking 36-year-old Austrian woman who owned an ice cream parlor in Austria. She seemed quite pleasant and was sociable. However, despite her pleasant exterior, she was a cold, calculated killer who took the lives of two men, and the details are gross and chilling, to say the least. Guys, viewer discretion is advised. Carranza was a woman driven by one goal in life, one only, to become a mother. And when the men in her life couldn't deliver, she killed them. Carranza killed her ex-husband, Holger Holtz, in 2008 and her boyfriend, Hinterberger, in 2010 because she suspected him of cheating on her. She sliced up the two bodies, dismembered them with a chainsaw, and then stashed them in the basement of her ice cream parlor. Then, guys, you know where she went? For a manicure. Carranza went and got a manicure after each murder because her nails were wrecked after the hard work with the chainsaw. She had shot both men in the back of the head. She reportedly killed her ex-husband after divorcing him because he wouldn't move off the apartment. And she also claimed that he was violent and lazy. She killed her boyfriend, Manfred Hinterberger, an ice cream machine salesman, because he was allegedly having an affair. She went to confront him about it, and when she came across him passed out drunk, she decided to just kill him and walk out. She hoped that the sound of her ice cream making machines would cover the noise of her chainsaw dismembering the bodies. She might have gotten away with it too, guys, if workers inspecting her ice cream shop hadn't been allowed to go down in her basement. Carranza hid two dismembered bodies in freezers and tubs, frozen in concrete, and then used air fresheners in the basement of her ice cream store. Now guys, in 2011, when the construction workers discovered the grisly secret of the basement of Carranza's ice cream parlor, Carranza quickly escaped. She took a cab to the city of Udine, Italy, 300 miles from her home in Vienna. Investigators found her living with a street musician and she was extradited back to Austria to stand trial. Carranza confessed to both murders. She claimed in her memoir that she wrote later while in prison that both men were monsters and finally made me a beast. In a court-ordered psychiatric assessment, she was deemed dangerous and placed in a ward for the mentally abnormal. A psychiatrist who spent time with Carranza said she had a grave, comprehensive, multifaceted personality disorder and could kill again. According to the assessment, Carranza saw herself as a princess who wanted to be rescued by a man. In a bizarre twist of fate, Carranza, who had been desperate to have a child, discovered she was pregnant by a new lover. On the morning she was arrested. Her son was born in 2012 in a secure mental institution where she was serving life. He was taken away to live with his father, who has married Carranza now, 43 years old, behind bars. Guys, her childhood is said to have been a happy, secure one. She had good parents, and Carranza was a brilliant student too. To give her child a future, Carranza has written her memoirs, My Two Lives, the True Story of the Ice Lady, which goes on sale in Austria at the moment, revealing in graphic detail how she killed, hacked up her lovers. Chilling memoirs indeed. Carranza's family had moved from Mexico to Spain when she was young. She won top honors at university and moved to Germany, where she learned the language in 3 months. What happened to this promising and brilliant young girl? Carranza had had so many disappointments. She could have had a high-flying career but wanted most of all to be a mom. After taking a job as an ice cream parlor waitress, she married Holger Holtz after a short romance. She was 22 and wanted babies as soon as possible. But she recalls, "As you put the ring on my finger, I was crying inside. I knew I had made a mistake." She claims Holtz became lazy, verbally abusive, and then obsessed with the Hare Krishna sect. They stopped having intimate relations and he kept telling her she was unattractive, ugly, even though she had dyed her hair and she wore sexy clothes for him. "How was I going to get pregnant?" she laments in the book. Holtz promised to start a family if they moved to Vienna to run an ice cream parlor, but things only got worse after the move. Carranza, as I told you before, is serving life sentence in a maximum security prison. Apparently, Carranza was considered so violent that a typical women's prison wasn't considered good enough to hold her. Instead, the Austrian government transferred her to a special all-male prison. This new prison, located in Aston, Upper Austria, is staffed with a number of nurses, therapists, doctors, and prison guards. As of 2017, it holds 91 men and Carranza. It is believed that additional women could be transferred there in the future. What are your thoughts, guys, on the bone-chilling ice cream murderer? Leave your comments in the comments box, and thank you for watching. That's it for tonight, guys. Good night.